Hello there, and welcome to an episode of Rantz's Chrissie. And I'm just here in the evening, just watching the reruns of the Argentina versus Chile game. And I know that Argentina win the game, winning 3-0, of course, in the World Cup qualifiers, and so it is good to see. I guess if you're an Argentina fan, but I thought it was better to watch a rerun of the Newcastle game, as predicted. In the group, it did become a bit feisty at the end of it, and suddenly the entire 25 years is called into question based on one result, and a result where we were very unfortunate. I mean, even looking at the comments on the videos, I mean, there has been a good number of watches. Thank you very much for the. I know that are Newcastle fans, and that's understandable. They only ever tend to watch my videos when one game that we beat them, one game where we won 4-1 at ours, it was very, very light in comments and light in understandable. Same, which is why I don't risk. I mean, although some of it is good natured, the ones that, especially when they don't comment or talk on the videos where they've lost. There's one particular fan there that I'll give cause, Ben Southall and Southwell, I should say, where it says that we were robbed, but they take the points, and that's the way that's what I say it. I mean, I won't begrudge it. I mean, Newcastle had a sort of game plan, and it didn't really work because we dominated, and that's what I'm saying that we were robbed. I know that other Newcastle fans have chimed in saying how were they robbed, and they've got more likes than the original comment. But the original comment stands firm that we were robbed. We had 6 shots compared to their 3. It's just that they took 2 of them, and we took one of. Well, we didn't even take one of ours. It was an own goal. But it was a style of play that kind of got me thinking that I can see how this is going. I can see where we're going with this, and once we get our strikers back, it will flow. And that's what I'm confident about. That's why I'm not getting involved in all the negativity. I did kind of lose my top a little bit on one particular post I was posting in the group, which was the same old stuff, as you can imagine. Same old stuff. 25 years, nothing happened on the evening, blah, blah, blah. Just recycled in different words. I'm just tired of it, man. I just want to just suck up the love and the fun I have for Spurs. I just don't want it to do. And it was my fault for getting involved, but I just thought enough was enough. I had seen way too many of them, so I had to chime in. I'm not even particularly leaving in or anything like that. I'm just, I just have a brain that can see what the positives and also take into account what the negatives. I don't just pile everything onto the negative and just think that's literally it. If you have a mind, and people who don't change their minds often don't have a mind. That's how I see it. But I'll digress beyond that. I mean, but the Newcastle games are all done. That's what I mean. I don't feel too. Usually, when we lose before an international break, I'm just kind of like downcast. But I guess it also helped that I didn't so much as even look at other social media channels. I didn't even look at the famous Spurs ones. Not so famous Spurs ones. I didn't even look. I didn't want to burden myself with it, so I don't want to have a whole week's worth of just reading that stuff. That's probably why I'm a little bit more cheery when it comes to the prospects of Spurs, because if I was to stay on those channels and be on them and read and listen and be so damn pessimistic, and there really is no need to be, and it is what it is. And more people want to be pessimistic and drag other people down. That's literally what the case is, and it just won't get to that point. But the point in the video is there's a few bits of news really, most of it concerning the women's team. And I mean, it has been confirmed that Celine Bizet Ildesoy has her £600,000. Is it £600,000 or £60,000? My brain is so fried. Release clause was triggered by Manchester United. And so she signed with them. She leaves. Because we're part on good terms. I just wish the fact she didn't go to Manchester United, but it is what it is. One of the players that will get you off your seat, and we'll take on the player, and we'll literally just sit them on their asses, and then actually take someone and puts in a good cross. Had a great shot at that. that will be missed. In the same way that Angela Addison did the same thing, as I said, a couple of seasons ago. When injuries got the better of her, and yeah, it's just a damn shame. But she goes without blessing. I just wonder why she had to go to Manchester United. And another player that's left, not in a good way. Kit Graham has picked up a ACL injury, an anterior cruciate ligament. I think it's just a tear as opposed to a snap. But yeah, and this is during pre-season. I mean, she's been unlucky with injuries. It was a long-term injury that kept her out for a while when she was then started being fed back into the team over the last season also. And now she's out again with an ACL. That's her season done. Wish her a speedy recovery, but wow, I just don't know. It's just hard to say, man. It's just really hard to say. I just wish her a speedy recovery. But that's a doom and gloom over with. But we have got some good news, and as an incoming, another player arrives, and as Csiki, or Csiki, I think it is. She's a Hungarian midfielder, and she'll sign on Friday. He says that's today, of course. This morning, and yeah, she signs from Robert Villaham's old club, BK Häcken, subject to international clearance and a work permit. She's 24 years old, and she's agreed a deal which runs until 2028. She'll wear the number 14 shirt for the upcoming season. There's a bit of a link because we're playing Ferencváros in the Europa League, as we know, and we'll be going there, of course. She joined Ferencváros, which is her hometown club, at the age of 13. Spent 8 years at the club, making a senior debut there at 16 years old. During her time in Budapest, she won the Hungarian top flight twice, so she comes as a proven winner, and also claimed the Hungarian Cup as well 3 times. So this player is laden with trophies. She then moved to Sweden to join Gothenburg FC. I don't know. Well, their new name is now BK Häcken, so they're taken over by BK Häcken. So they're taken over by Häcken. But they were known as Gothenburg FC, and midway through their 2020 campaign, and made 69 appearances during her time in the club, scoring 8 goals. So she comes with pedigree, very interesting player, and yeah, goes on as well. In her 4 years spell in Gothenburg with Häcken, she was part of the side that won the Damallsvenskan, that's the top flight in Sweden, in 2020, before claiming more silverware in the following campaign, winning the Swedish Cup after beating Eskilstuna United 3-0 in the final. She featured regularly in the Champions League campaigns and helped them to reach the quarterfinals of the competition last term. Their best friends in 2013. Remember, we're talking about BK Häcken's runs in Europe, and when Villaham came. So yeah, the coach and I have previously crossed paths with the Hungarian, having played under the Swedish coach during his time at Häcken, as we said. And she featured in all but 2 league games that season, netted 5 goals. Best goal scoring campaign of her career to date. With Hungary, with the national team, she's regular for the under-17s and under-19s, before making a senior debut in 2017. She's since earned 40 caps for her country and scored 8 goals, recently netting the 5-0 win over Azerbaijan in 2024 in July. So, yeah, I mean, she comes with pedigree, and yeah, it is, she knows where the goal is as well, and she is a creative force. That's what you have to look at. And we're losing our creative forces in Bezets by being sold, or not leaving from Manchester United really, or Kit Graham through injury. And we need all the players that we can get, and it is good to see that we are getting all these players. And it just and also just kind of at the base, I mean, Haley Razzo was signed 5 days ago, as we know, and so with the 5 new players coming in, we are beefing up the squad, and looks like we are being serious this season. It looks like we are trying to be serious this season in terms of trying to challenge for a European place, and I'm here for it. I cannot wait to see it. So we shall see how that all unfolds. In terms of other news, well, the international break for the men's. So hopefully that means that Solanke and Richarlison will be coming back and will be fitter and better. Mickey van der Ven was pulled out of the Dutch squad after he pulled out of the game against Newcastle through an injury. He wasn't quite right. So he's pulled out of the Dutch squad as well. So he will be at Bulls Cross resting and recuperating alongside our other injuries. So hopefully that means that by the time the next game comes along, which I believe is the Arsenal match, that we should have near enough full squad, but we shall see how that all unfolds. Anyway, let me know what you think about the Newcastle game. I mean, that's been talked to death now, and that's sparked a whole lot of meltdowns and a lot of repercussions and whatnot. What did you think of it? And I know the Newcastle fans think of it because they've let me know on the video. Also, a new signing for the women's team. What do you think of young Csiki? She looks like she's going to be a good pedigree. I mean, she's won trophy upon trophy, and that's the sort of experience that we need in the squad. And she's still very young as well, which is a grand thing. She's only 24 and she's really trophy laden. You know what I mean? So that is all you need, really. That's all you need. And and then let us know what you think about what you think about the upcoming game against Arsenal. That's in a couple of weeks' time. So we've got time to look into that. We shall see. But thanks for listening and thanks for watching. Looks like Rodrigo de Paul just got a yellow card and he's got a whole lot of Chileans all on his back there. By the looks of it, as Romero gets involved, of course, and Romero just loves a scrap. Hey. But thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and let us know in the comments below, smash the like and all that. And, well, we shall see what happens. Come on, you Spurs. You all take care.